Happy New Year, guys. I know it's been forever since I filmed a video, but I wanted to come to you guys today with my favorites from 2014. All beauty. I think I'm gonna do hair and skin in its own video because that's another long video and I didn't want this to be like a 30-minute video. So let me go ahead and get started. So I had three main palettes that I was in love with throughout the whole year 2014. And of course, the one of them is my Naked 3 palette. I just thought this was a good palette for shimmers, and this was like my everyday palette for forever. And I always mixed it with colors from my Lorac Pro palette. And as you can see, I hit pan on a couple of them on mauve and sable. Those were like my go-to colors in this palette. And then I also fell in love with the Lorac Pro 2 that came out over the summer, if I'm not mistaken. But I love these palettes, and those are my go-to palettes of the summer. For my clients, I usually use my Shiny Cosmetics, the Masterpiece 7-layer all-in-one makeup set. I did a blog post about this a while ago, like almost a year ago, so I will link that down below if you want to get my viewpoints on this. But it has everything, every shade of color you can think of, blushes and bronzers, lip colors, and concealers. So this is like the go-to, especially when you're starting off in makeup and you don't have that much money and you may have maybe $100 to start off with a little kit. I recommend this. Alright, so other things that I love was this Pore Vanisher from L'Oreal. They actually sent this to me through, I want to say 17 Mag or something like that. They sent it to me and I was able to try it out, and I'm basically almost empty with this. I used this during the Christmas production I did at my church, and everyone got this on their face, and I use it myself and I love this. Alright, so there were three brushes that I could not put down 2014. The first one is from Sedona Lace, and this is the 376 brush I use for my all over powder, like my translucent powder, stuff like that. This was a godsend. I love this brush. I need to clean it, obviously, but it's so soft, and I love Sedona Lace brushes. Another brush that I couldn't put down is from Sedona Lace also, and it's their 850 brush, and I use this for contouring or either putting on my blush. I love this thing. This is really good, especially when you get those contours. Oh my goodness. Best brush ever because it has a little angle on it. Alright, so the last brush that I couldn't put down is actually from e.l.f. and this is their powder brush, and I use this to put my foundation on. And I'm in love with this brush. I have like 4 of these brushes, and I never let anyone touch these. Like, I have 4 of my own personal collection, not including the ones I use for my clients. I have 4 for myself because I love this brush so much. And it's what, $3 at Target? You cannot beat that. e.l.f. is the way to go when you need a good brush. Whew. Now these next 2 products, I don't know if you heard about these because I've always talked about them. They're always my favorite videos, and it is my favorite foundation and my favorite concealer. My favorite foundation from MAC, of course. This is their Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, and I am in the color NW55, and this is actually an empty bottle. I'm actually going to go repurchase this tomorrow. But yeah, I love this stuff. This is my favorite all-time love, holy grail. Like, I've never found a foundation that would look so good on me and make me look like perfect in a way. Like, I love this stuff. And of course it coincides with this this concealer, which is a Pro Longwear concealer, and I'm in the color, does it have a color? Yes it does, NW45. So these two together makes Brittany's face really happy, like the happiest it's ever been. Alright, so going on into brows, I'm just starting to do my brows. If you've seen my Instagram pictures, my brows are looking kind of jacked up. Not kind of, really jacked up. I'm gonna admit it. They looked horrible. But I have the browsing from, what is this from? Benefit, and I love it. Of course, I have it in the color dark, and you can tell I've been using this bad boy. This stuff is another godsend. Like, it's like my holy grail video, honestly. And this stuff I'm probably going to continue to be using in 2015. But I love this, and my brows have never looked better. Alright, so when it comes to blush, it's the blush I'm using today, and I've always been scared to use like pink blushes. I just didn't want to look like a clown or look goofy, and I finally found a pink blush that suits my skin tone perfectly. So it is from NYX, and it's the color Silk Rose, and this is what it looks like. This is actually my second one I have, but isn't that gorgeous? And it just fits my skin tone perfectly. Like, I don't like I have it on now. I don't like a clown. I look perfect, and I love it. I love it. Like, I love things that like just complement my skin and just make me happy when I put them on. Alright, so the next couple of things that I have, of course you've heard of this. I've always talked about this. If you look at my Instagram pictures, I'm always wearing this. This is my MAC lipstick in Rebel. Rebel, I'm a plum girl when it comes to lips. Like, plum, plum, plum all the way. I love this freaking lipstick. I actually have a backup one that I already have purchased in the drawer waiting for me to use. Alright, so the next thing I have is my mascara, and it's by Benefit, and it's their real mascara. I will forever love this mascara. Only thing that would probably scare me from this mascara is like if it broke me out and something like that. So yeah, but it probably won't. Just don't change the formula, Benefit. Do not change. This is perfect. But I love this mascara. I've talked about this all year. I think I talked about it a year before. This is the stuff. Alright, so I did get a little sample size of their Real push-up liner, and I am in love with this stuff. And it's really good to use on clients because it's a little more sanitary because you're pushing the product up and you use what you use and you clean it off, and that's perfect. So I need to get a couple of the full sizes for my clients, especially with the wedding I have coming up that I'm going to be doing in May. Yay me! I'm excited. But I love this. So this one I use on myself or whatever, but I love this. I need to go buy the full version of it. Alright, so a couple more things that I have been loving. I'm almost done, I promise. I know I've been rambling and talking. Alright, so another thing that is from Benefit is from their cream shadows. And this is Bikini Teeny. And I just love this stuff. I usually use this as a base. Or sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, I might just use it as the color itself. But that's what it looks like on my skin. And that's what it looks like in the package. I love this stuff. Alright, so when it comes to lips, I have two more lip things. I love the Riri lip gloss they came out with, I think last year. And this is Riri Woo. And I'm going to do a little swatch for you. Oh, I love this stuff. Alright, so there it is right there. With that, I usually just put like a little bit of liner on and put that on. I don't feel like I need to put this over a lipstick. I think if I put it over my lipstick, it's a little bit too much. I think this by itself is just perfect. Alright, so when it comes to lip gloss, so it's the lip gloss I am wearing today. This lip gloss, I've never found a lip gloss that's so perfect for me. Like I keep saying that, I think 2014 was the year that I found stuff that was perfect for me, and like it got me in my little comfort zone, and I'm like, I love, and I don't want to get out of my box, so probably need to get out of my box too. But anyway, I'm rambling. It is from Buxom, and it's their lip gloss, Dolly. Oh my goodness, Dolly. Like, Dolly looks so cute on me. And this is what it looks like. I had a couple of little bottles. I think I got my first one from Ipsy, and then I got it from like a bag or something I got from somewhere. I can't remember. But I had a couple of these little ones, and I've been going through them. I need to go and buy the full version of it. But here is Dolly swatched on my hand. Isn't it so pretty? I love it, I love it, I love it. So I do have one thing that I hated this year, and I guess I'll insert a picture at the end of this video. But if you saw me on Instagram, I recently had a allergic reaction to makeup, and I've never had an allergic reaction. I've never broken out from makeup, so it freaked me out, but I'm gonna show you what it is. So last week it was like below 0 and stuff like that, like really like outrageously cold, and I was in the house, my lips was like so freaking dry, and I was like, what can I use? And I had a Baby Lips in my drawer that I hadn't used, and I pulled it out, and it's from the Dr. Rescue, and it's their pink one. It smells good, but it broke me out, and it freaked me out. I was on the phone with my friend, and all of a sudden, like, my lip just felt a little bit heavier, and I looked in the mirror, and it's like this big white swollen lumpy thing on my lip, and I freaked out. I cried. Like, I didn't feel cute, and I'm like, ugh, whatever. But anyway, but I didn't feel cute at all, and I was being really like self-conscious, and I really did not want to leave the house when my lip was swollen. I think I left to go to the store. I left to go to the store to get a little bit of to get an allergy pill, whatever, but they didn't have what I needed. So I did find some when I got back home, but that was horrible, and I felt hideous, and I don't know, I've never broken out from lip gloss at all, and I love Maybelline, and and the thing is, I use the red one, and it doesn't do anything. When I used the pink one, it broke me out, so just to avoid breaking out again, I have thrown away all of my Baby Lips. And some people think that's like drastic, but after being scared from the allergic reaction, because it didn't go down for like 2 or 3 days, and I probably should have went to the doctor, and it probably would have went down instantly. but Brittany ain't got no insurance, so she had to self-medicate herself. But anyway, yeah, so I threw away all my baby lips, like from every line. You know how they came out with all, like from the original baby lips. I threw everything away. I do not want to no longer use baby lips just because they freaked me out, and that was like a traumatic moment for me. But I hope you guys have a wonderful 2015. I am so excited to be filming videos again. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you long time. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye, doll.